fucking dry, y'all. How y'all doing this night?
What's up, YouTube?
We have another guest with us.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all.
First and foremost,
we love y'all.
We want to thank our subscribers.
She want to thank y'all. I always say I love y'all because y'all always keep it real with a bitch. Even though y'all motherfucker be watching, but don't leave no comments. But I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe.
Keep
all
subscribing.
these videos, yes, honey.
Yes.
And maybe she might come truthful in each video. Obviously, the bitch is still.
Special guest tonight, our guest host.
Guest host.
Brandon.
Guest host.
Told you I'd be back. Just like and subscribe. That's all you gotta do.
Yay. Okay, I have a question.
Y'all got y'all drinks ready?
You got your smoke ready?
Unfortunately, my doctor told me that we are good for allergy medicine, and so I don't need to take my portable humidifier. But obviously, I forgot it tonight, and so it's a little congested in here. So
let's get these shots in.
Sometimes bad bags always fuck a bitch up. Oh, we doing shots?
I said, let's get these shots in.
Oh.
We made them before the show. You know we doing them. Salute.
Salud.
Yeah, boy.
I can't get right.
Okay. Tonight's topic. That was strong, guys. Woo.
By that pressure.
Woo.
I didn't take it. Spit it out.
What that song say about R.E. Lennox? Pressure.
Anyway, tonight's topic.
Get on me. Get on me.
All right.
Pressure.
I'm so sorry, guys. Can you take over?
Damn, she can't even get it right. We don't do whispering over here.
Well,
yeah, so tonight,
Cause I was finna throw
you're
it
a
out
guest.
there.
You're a guest.
Guest
He's
host,
a guest host.
BTW.
I don't know when he became a
Okay,
guest host.
let's go. I'm good.
But y'all ready for tonight? We're gonna talk about as we start in 22. Some of us have started new beginnings of relationships, which is very shocking to the eyes of all. So let's get to it.
Let's get into it then. Let's get in. You want to start?
Yeah. So, with you being in a relationship with our guest host, Brandon, I have a series of just an open dialogue of questions to see how y'all can help better for new relationships with people, dealing with different aspects and backgrounds. So, what's your nationality, sir?
Mulatto.
Oh, mulatto.
Black and white, for those who don't know.
BDE. So,
I'm a guest. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to comment on it.
y'all know the song, honey. Hopefully. I'm just saying.
Yes. Big dick energy. Awesome. Let's go with these questions.
I'm guessing that.
Well, before we start with the
Yeah.
first question, I know Marilyn seems a little glance because, honey, she's reading this out from the back.
Yeah, she let me have it.
Yes, because Marilyn needs to shine her light upon, I don't know her name no more. But anywho, the first question. How?
Gotta.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
Goodness, honey. How difficult is it being with someone who has previous trust issues?
Hard as fuck.
Enlighten us.
You gotta break those walls down. If that person's not ready, it's hard. You're gonna put a lot of energy into it. And from a male trying to break down a female's walls, females are tough. If they've been hurt, that's a fucking Great Wall of China times 10 wall. Like, you're gonna have to put the work in, and if you can't, you don't want to, it's gonna take energy and time, and if that's not something you're committed with or looking for, then just don't hurt her again and make her put up another Great Wall for the next nigga. Like, it just makes it hard.
But wait a moment. But what if you, like you said, the next man, but what if it's so That wall is so unbreakable. How do you break it?
I think
Uh-uh.
I understand, but I want to answer as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think the walls will slowly come down once that person actually starting to, you want a shot? To trust that individual. So they slowly go down.
Yeah, but that individual has to be able to accept the time that it's gonna take. He or she has to be willing to be patient with the person. Hey, babe, I got this wall up. Last two niggas done fucked it up for you, so just bear with me and let's see if we
That's
can
like 20.
beat these walls down
Yeah.
together. No
Yeah.
pun intended. Nobody caught that though.
I caught that. Here
But
tonight.
yeah, let's do it. Let's.
So
do
you think through sexually it can be broken?
No, no,
Oh.
no.
But that helps.
It helps,
It
but
helps with what? Breaking the other walls down?
Break it. Yes.
Oh. I like my walls to stay strong like that.
I have a question for you.
I didn't answer that one.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
How do I
she won.
Difficult.
She gave us a chance.
who?
You
Go
gave
ahead.
us a chance. Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all always say I don't motherfucking
Fair
answer
enough.
questions.
Fair enough. That's why I ain't say nothing. Go ahead.
So how's it difficult for me dealing with someone who got trust issues?
I want
I'm
that.
gonna take your head.
Okay, great. They tired of seeing me cough.
Girl, she can't even slow.
Yeah.
But see, every time I try to answer questions, see how they interrupt
I'm
me?
sorry.
So
go,
therefore,
please.
I don't answer questions because people obviously don't want to hear me speak.
Semaj, are you gonna answer it or no?
Yeah, I'm answering.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
You was trying to pass
Be
the goddamn
quiet.
blunt, and she was like, she
Go
can't talk
keep
no
me.
more.
They don't need a recap. They saw it.
Okay,
Just fucking answer the question.
Anywho, how do I deal with it? It's like you said, it takes time and energy. I'm breaking it down, but I like to have open communication with my significant other to understand exactly how can we overcome. I don't want to break your walls because you got to do it on your own. I just want to be a supporter to help you.
Yeah, to make you feel comfortable enough to take the
Correctly, I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel very vulnerable in the moment to tell me exactly what caused your trust issues. So yeah, next question that you
You know what?
asked me.
Since you said that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that? What was your?
Sideways.
I am, but I can read it. How important is it to know your partner's past?
Mm. It's
Go ahead. Go ahead.
it's very important for me because I need to know exactly how to handle you in that arena, which goes into our other one, learning your partner's behavior patterns. That and like more for both of those, it ties together because if you haven't healed from your past and you're currently here, and I'm a light of showing you certain things of your past, and your behavior is that you'll shut down on me, but I want you to be open. And so it's very important because I know certain parts in your past where you haven't healed or you keep closed off. We can't have a new relationship when you still have that trust issue right there underlying. So yeah, how do you feel about it?
Question I knew I'd forget.
How important is it to know your partner's past relationships?
It all depends on how strong you are as an individual. If you can take not surprises, but if you're just open, it's the word I'm looking for.
What? Accepting?
Accepting. If you love that person and you're accepting, then anything that comes out in your lifetime together, your time spent together, if you hear something you're not able to handle it and you're done. In your time together with that person, if you're accepting and loving of that person, it shouldn't matter. I could tell you 10 years from now that there's 15 bodies buried in the back of our house, and you better been like, oh, You did that in 15 years. I'm fine.
Like, all right,
just accept it, keep it going. It's a 15-year process. Ain't nothing you can do about it. It's in the past. I'm telling you now. Let's move forward. Moving forward. If I'm a murderer, murderer. I was gonna say like a kidnapper or murderer, but
you seem very controlling and possessive.
No.
If it's 15 bodies in the backyard.
I let go. That's why I moved forward.
Right, that's what you call a silent killer.
Okay,
but no, I didn't really finish. But like, if you can accept that and you're accepting, then it's gonna be okay. But if you're controlling or if you're something, if you care, it's like once I hear about your past, it's like damn, now I look at you different. So if I tell you. Your past doesn't matter today, moving forward, every day, day for day, let's just build. Then your past doesn't matter.
And for me to answer,
I
don't ask about their past.
If it comes up, it comes up. When it comes up, but are you going to be accepted? If I am a mass murderer and in the house that I have now, there's 3 bodies. I've only been there like 3 months. So if there's 2 bodies, back in my backyard, I tell you about it tomorrow. Are you going to accept that or are you going to leave me?
I mean, if you don't tell me, I can't testify. That's all I'm saying.
You're right. So you be body number 4 in the back. I'm just saying, honey, that's the behavioral pattern that, we just put together.
I mean, if that's the first example that he wants to give, being a mass fucking murderer, maybe that's a red sign I forgot to check.
But remember previous show we said
questions about that shit.
Previous show we had stated we know the red flags, but we still continue.
Yeah, there are times that you notice red flags.
And we're back again.
Alright guys, sorry about that. It wouldn't be us if it wasn't technical difficulties.
Always 24/7.
We're known for that. But I think we were going to another question. I think it was do you think having the same mindset is important in a relationship?
Having the same mindset in a relationship is important? Yes, it is very important. We both have to be on the same accord.
No, we don't have to be. We have to be on the same page. We can each have our own mindset because that's where the creativity comes from, the spontaneity. We don't have to be each other's opposite, all that yin and yang. But yin and yang's good, like, we're going to fit in each other's pieces, if you know what I mean. But, like, we don't have to be that way. We just have to be able to be on the same page.
Okay, so what do you mean we can't be the yin and yangs? I mean, your partner should calm you down.
The perfect couple doesn't exist.
Yeah. No perfect couple does not exist.
So there's no way we can be yin and yang.
Yes,
like
it
yin
is.
and yang is the perfect opposite. There's nothing, no dislike, nothing, So yin and yang is a near impossibility. So, but I know.
So you saying if it's a heat of the moment and you ready to spaz the fuck out, you mean to tell me that your lady right here couldn't calm you down and be like, babe,
oh yeah, I already told her. If anybody's seen the movie The Hulk, the old school one with, I forget the guy's name, but...
how old are you? She's 63, how old are you? 55?
She ain't seen it. She's what?
How old is this movie? What year it came out?
2002.
Oh.
Don't quote me, YouTube, or podcast. But anyway, the skinny white girl, in any story you see a Hulk. The skinny white girl, as soon as this dude sees her, he's all hulked up, getting shot with army guns and shit like that. As soon as he sees this girl, that motherfucker melts down all sobby and weak in the big ass pants and all that, and he's back to normal. And they fuck him up, and she feels all bad that she, whatever. But he is, I already told her she's my little white girl, so it don't matter what she's saying, I can get mad. We fuck. Okay. I love you, babe. That's it. I'm done. Okay.
Wow. A Caucasian in a black body. But, that's wonderful.
I wanted to go off,
none of you answered. Oh, she did. You didn't.
About having the same mindset.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of what I was thinking of while you were talking. Not saying that I wasn't listening, but I was in my own head. Um, Damn, I
So that's
forgot.
a no. Okay.
See,
Okay.
little white girl. I'm the Barbie girl.
Anyway,
Barbie girl.
go ahead, please.
What part?
Whatever you wanted to.
So
Oh,
well,
okay.
our co-host brought this. Well,
I
yes,
brought
so-
this to the attention of the owners and co-operators of this show. They had an episode a week or so ago that said the 3 Ps. I brought to their attention the 5 Ps. I didn't read them. I just thought it'd be something interesting for them. They took to it. So I'm going to let her go ahead and take over. There you go. That's what you
So he brought the 5 Ps, which is good for topic tonight as far as in new beginnings of relationship. Now, as a couple, do you all believe? I mean, we all have different beliefs, but when it comes to prayer, do we all pray together?
I can. I'm open to. I will in a heartbeat.
I'm open to it, but my spiritual time is for me.
Yeah, you can have your own time.
I mean, he understands because when I will shut the door and I'll go in my little prayer corner.
Even when the kids,
And they do-
want to do that.
Yeah, they do the same. They'll shut the door and they go in the prayer corner, and it's our quality time by ourselves with our higher.
And if you
being.
didn't want to do that and it was all family, I mean, if you didn't want to do that and you didn't come in and pray, you didn't have a open relationship with God in prayer, then it was like, that's okay, but then don't freak out or get weird when I do, because
There's a lot of couples that are
okay with
you
it
have
not.
one person that is spiritual and then another person that is.
I think after a while that'd be hard, especially if the person isn't open.
It would be hard. But there's couples out there that works for.
I mean, that's.
But there is, what is that? You can't serve two
gods.
You know what I'm saying? Even though they're like atheists,
I mean, that's so
still like
that's the general belief. You can't serve.
That's so like right. I understand where you're coming from, sir. That's when we had a topic where I've dated someone where our spirituality and religious belief were different. We made it work. They were atheists. I was.
Is it a problem? The question you never asked is a problem if I used to practice the Muslim belief, since religion and prayer is a topic.
Your soul. I'm not here to save souls.
Okay.
That's
I
your
belief. I know my relationship with the Creator, whoever I believe in, whoever you believe in, is God.
If you practice the
I did ask if he was. What did I ask you the other day?
Muslim belief?
No, not Muslim. Catholic.
No, we were
talking to my daughter about it. But yeah, it comes up in any relationship. I think if you feel as though it's a lasting relationship, this is something that you could see going
further with.
Exactly. That topic would come up
eventually. A lifetime. I'm gonna be with him for life. There ain't no. Right, I'm going to him at the end of my life. So if you're gonna be with me on my path to him, then eventually I think we should see eye to eye. It's gonna come up.
Right, because I've dealt with.
Where you getting buried? How do you want?
Yeah, so we're gonna let you answer this question since you know what I'm saying.
Because me being an individual who's very diverse and very multicultural and loving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a sunshine. You have to search and love everywhere. I've dealt with.
Sounds like a hoe, but continue.
I'm a proud hoe.
Whole nother topic. Let's answer the prayer. What? Damn, I'm gonna remember it. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, you're gonna remember that, ain't you? So I've dealt with me. Prayer is very special because I'm a praying individual, and my better half ex-mates that I've dealt with. I've dealt with atheists.
Again, a whole other show.
No, honestly, this is why I can say prayer is good. And everybody I've dealt with, different men with different spiritual backgrounds and religious beliefs. I've dealt with a Muslim. I've dealt with an atheist. I've dealt with a Catholic. I've dealt with individuals who practice ATRs, African traditional religions. So I've dealt with that. So I'm good with that. So I know how to be very understanding. So,
Sorry, podcast.
and that's something that brings into priorities. That was something I had to prioritize dealing with those current men of their beliefs.
If you were still in a relationship with the atheist, you guys were still in a lifetime, whatever, would you be open to atheism, or would you expect your mate to be open to your I don't even, if you believe in God, I don't even know the correct term, like Christianity, I guess.
Spiritual.
You would say spiritual and just say the universe.
Would you still want them to adapt to your spiritual belief, or would you adapt to theirs?
That's a good question.
With any of your experiences, if you were with one of them, who would you think would adapt, or if you would coexist?
As far as prioritizing in our lives.
Spirituality.
You know what? That's sort of like politics.
It is a little
It's
politics.
sort of like politics.
Religion is often compared to fucking politics.
Right. So
horrible.
for me,
Horrible
if I was
comparison.
like to answer your question, if I was still with my atheist, we both prioritize each other's respect on what we believed.
That's all that matters.
And
That's
we
all
did.
that matters.
So it was we both seen, even though it was different words, we both went back to giving thanks to the universe.
That's all
So
that
yeah.
matters.
So how would you prioritize in relationships?
I think we answered
Yeah, I
it.
answered
Oh,
it
we
first.
did.
Okay, so we're gonna, I'm gonna like, oh no, we're
Oh,
still
keep
doing this.
number
Yeah,
two.
keep going on. I'm sorry.
And we answered the first one.
Right. So
Or whatever.
how do
we
you
spoke about the second one. Priorities. We did speak about the priorities.
So, how can you deal with a mate? As we stated in previous, but this really brings to it. How can you remain positive when you're dealing with a semi-non-positive mate?
Oh, I can answer that. Because you know I'm a positive person.
Mm-hmm.
I try to be with a negative person, but that drains so much energy because you're trying to, like...
But you still remain positive, and then you're
No, because sometimes that they just drain it so
But
much.
if you love them, and it's draining you, yeah.
My
but
love
then
is
you're,
conditional.
but then
I
you're
don't
like,
know how many times I gotta say this shit. My love is conditional.
only
Still
one
learning
condition.
unconditional
Oh,
love.
no, the shit's out the window. Only one condition. But after
Don't you
say
say one
after 5 years though,
Uh-huh.
they're draining you. They're draining you. 10
But it
years.
shouldn't take that long.
You love them.
Love.
You're still positive. You're still remaining positive.
No.
Your faith is strong. You're
No.
still. But you're
I'm not
trying-
that person.
You are.
I'm not that person.
You are. If you
no.
You shouldn't be. That's good. You shouldn't be.
I'm not. Why would I continue to stay in a relationship that is draining?
I am.
I don't. There's not.
I am.
So
Because I'm gonna grasp at every
Pause.
straw that's available.
No. Why? We
Because
speak
if
about
I-
this often. Why stay in a relationship that you know that's not working? I don't care if you love that person or not. There's things in life that you would not tolerate, which is a condition. There's things that you will not tolerate.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep. No, because
No.
I just answered it correct. No, it's not correct because I believe in adapting and overcoming.
I don't.
You said you did the other day, the last couple episodes.
See how she's very
brought that up.
contradictory.
I'm just saying.
I
I'm
brought
sorry.
that.
There's still conditions.
If I
there's-
love you, I'm gonna adapt and overcome
I'm
to your
not.
shit that
If
I'm
there's
tired of.
something,
Unless you punch me in my eye, then that's
no.
done.
Okay. So you know my one condition.
If I punch you in the eye, it's done.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's a condition.
That's it.
So there's no. If that happens, I'm not. It's already over.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't care
So
how
that's
much
you
I
can't
love you.
adapt and overcome to that. That's it.
No.
That's your one. Okay. We're not talking about unconditional love.
But
though.
we're talking about.
Well, that goes into the other one. It seemed like, okay, you say you would stay through 5 years.
Unless
I
she
won't.
punches me in my eye.
I
You say
won't.
you won't.
I won't. I'm sorry. I don't see myself. I don't care how much I love a person. I do not see myself with someone that I have to work 10 times harder to just adapt or just.
Obviously, you
fucking-
had patience to deal with it for X amount of time frame.
Yeah,
you
that didn't
put-
blossom till 10 years into the relationship.
Right.
All that
You were very
draining.
patient.
Yeah. Like
loving that person
No,
under a condition,
No,
that
ma'am.
didn't
stating
start
that
till
they
10
would be
years from
better.
now.
No, ma'am.
They would be
No,
better.
no,
You
ma'am.
say you have conditions, so that condition, if they punch or leading to that,
It's over.
It's
I
over.
can stay in a relationship, but that there's no love there. There's nothing there but conveniency.
Dick.
Not even because
What
it
else
was
could
horrible.
be convenient
But
about
I'm
being
just
punched in the eye and
no,
then
I'm
staying
just
in a
saying, like
relationship?
if you're in an abusive relationship, but you have children, and battered women syndrome, you would think, okay, I'm staying with this person because it's better to have both parents than one. So yeah, a lot of women think like that. But there comes a point, they say you don't leave until you get tired. You get to that point where, you know what, I don't want to wake up like this no more. You know what I'm saying? Then you fucking leave. Just because you stay with that person doesn't mean there's love there.
So you leave mentally, not physically.
Exactly. And a lot of people leave mentally first. And we've had a show about leaving mentally before you leave physically, because
it's two different roads. If you leave mentally before you leave
the
physically,
relationship
it's easier.
Yeah.
But if you leave physically and you're not gone mentally,
exactly,
you're
it's
fucking stressing,
harder.
gray hairs,
Exactly.
you're gonna commit suicide.
Exactly. So leaving mentally first, safest bet. Like it's been over. That first hit, we're done.
And that goes into still being patient.
If you're fighting
Patient
with,
with
if you're
what?
fighting with yourself,
You're patient because you is okay. Mentally, I'm done with you.
Right.
Physically, like y'all said, if I go and leave physically, I'm still emotionally, mentally there.
I can have sex with you and not give a fuck about you.
Okay, I do that 24/7.
That's what I'm saying.
So why
you
have
can't.
sex with me?
Why not?
There's millions of dicks in the world.
And I will be still sampling.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
But see,
So
you're learning
like
to be
the last
patient.
episode of Gilmore Girls.
Oh, the fuck!
Alright?
I'm glad someone paid attention in the world today.
I'm still gonna be sampling.
I'm just saying, if
someone paid attention.
You guys know I talk about my marriage a lot, right? It's not a secret. It's not, and I did it because I was single in my head because I've already fucking left.
You left?
I did not hide the fact that I was sleeping with several people in this person. It's just saying.
Moving forward.
Exactly.
So that brings.
Let's go to the third one. That's not my drink.
Should be on the fourth.
No, I don't know where we at. Where we at?
We tied it off. So that brings to when you have.
Did we? I don't think we did because it says peace on there, right? Okay. I'm just saying. I can read.
Obviously, that we that tied into the piece, cause you fought your piece and you saying, okay, I'm mentally gone peacefully, but I'm still here physically, so I haven't met my peace physically.
Yeah, because you're still there physically.
But when you wait, sir, you just stated too that if you leave physically but mentally you're still there, you haven't met peace correctly around the board. So why would you bring that into a new relationship? New beginnings, even though that's in the past of us if we're growing, I found peace in my past. Now, if you want to hear about my past, I'm going to give you everything in my past and how I found peace with it. Now, moving forward, this is where it comes into the last one. Goal setting. Once we found and we already initiated and spoke upon it about, what you say, bitch?
Nothing. Continue.
Goal setting. When we both have met peace, what are your goal setting? Really? Like your mind frame of goal setting. Like, what do you have goal setting?
She has heartburn.
That's what I was telling him. I'm sorry.
She don't have heartburn like that. You're passing over me. I get it, but
we were talking amongst ourselves.
She said
you shouldn't talk amongst yourselves.
She said no side.
You're talking to our lovely subscriber.
Right.
Like,
subscribe, comment, all that shit. Yes.
So how do you find peace?
Like you said, you shouldn't bring old shit into a new relationship. If I still have old shit,
you haven't found peace, huh?
You haven't found peace, so I'm not ready to be at peace with you. The new shit. I can't. That's why past is the past. You gotta live every day Like there was no yesterday, but if yesterday is still fucking remembered, you have to deal with it appropriately. Just move forward. Every day is every day. I'm not going to go to bed mad at you or try to carry any of my burdens from today into tomorrow. The past is the past. You have to come in peacefully. That's it.
So are you peacefully for those 3 bodies that you have in the back of your head?
Yes, or else I wouldn't have
He's
been
at
able to do the
peace.
3 body. I
He's
said
at
it was
peace.
2. What? Who's
She
gonna
just
be-
added a third one, babe.
Let me
So I'm
know.
just saying peacefully, you
know.
picture
I'm
with
got
us.
a big backyard.
I'm going to go left real quick and
This
talk
bitch said
about
go
the
left.
because I want to know how far along in a relationship should you have that financial talk.
90 days. If it's serious, in a relationship, I love you. We're fucking raw. 90 days. Because what you're
We're
doing,
fucking raw.
what
in 90
your
days.
business is my business. Just because we're fucking raw. Anything you do, I need to know. So financially, 90 days. Because we're gonna need to plan if we're in a relationship. So.
What's your time frame?
I don't have a time frame.
It took us 3 weeks.
I think the financial talk comes naturally. Like I think
It did.
you know what I'm saying. If it's this is what you want, this is what you foresee.
Goals are like.
Yeah.
If it's a relationship.
So I mean, there's no time frame for me. It should just come naturally.
Naturally?
If it doesn't come natural, that's what the 90 days is for. If it doesn't come natural, then I'm going to bring it up. So I need to know.
It's amazing we have 90 days for a financial movement, but
But you
prior
got
to that, 5 days of
You got 2
I know
weeks
I'm
and we
dealing
both fasted. I guess whatever.
Right.
We're still
So-
here.
And we had
Y'all hear the
financial in
fuckery?
3.
I
We
want
had the
y'all to pay
financial talk
attention.
in 3 weeks, so that beats the 90 days.
So 90 days to talk about finances with him, but 5 days to know if I'm fucking you and it's good. Versus his 90-day of financial. See, that's why
I ain't worried about the money. I ain't chasing the money. I got my own. We can talk about money in a year. We gonna be alright.
But that goes into
We gonna be
wait.
alright.
But if you ask me why would I wait to be like deal with somebody for 90 days and not fuck them, right?
Oh, you
that
wanna
goes
know what
into a
their
lot.
pocket's like.
Right.
Alright, okay, I see you.
Financially, I need to see exactly where you're
Kinda
at.
fucked up with priorities, but whatever. That's a whole nother. Is that one of the P's though? Priorities?
I just wanted to peace.
It is. Holy fuck! That wasn't even on their priority list, but whatever.
No,
Yeah,
we
break
know
it
her
up.
priority list.
What
And
do you
money
mean?
That's
is
the priority
number
list?
one. For you, because I know her so well, it comes money, and then every fucking
Right.
thing else.
It's not. That's why it's 90 days later. I want to know what the pussy like. I want to know what the mouth like. I want to know what the talk's like. That's 5 days. We can't do that in 5 days and fuck off. But the
He said
money,
that fuck
I'm
off.
not worried about that. We still gonna eat them 90 days. We gonna go to movies and bowling. We gonna be all right for 90 days. But after that, if you ain't finna do something or we ain't finna discuss all this, then
Sometimes in relationships it's hard to bring on.
it is. That's
the,
why if it
the harder
naturally,
questions.
that's
and
why
like,
the natural stuff.
Yeah,
But if 90 days comes and it doesn't happen naturally, hey babe.
I mean, there's
listen.
not a checklist,
No.
but there's
How
a
much
checklist.
How much in 90 days, if you don't answer me, how much do you make bi-weekly? Oh, you can pay bi-weekly or weekly? How much do you make?
Right.
All right. You don't want to tell me what do you make annually then, okay? But, I got to know something. Because I'm not going to keep pitching out. You sitting there saving up $37,000 to go fuck me off and get your own house. And me and my kids on the fucking street. No. So we got.
Speaking of kids, okay. So if you guys looked at previous shows, you guys all know that I always say that
She would never do co-parenting with a motherfucking man with kids. And I say, you gonna learn a lesson.
I've always
here's
said
the
that,
lesson.
right? I've always.
Here's the motherfucking lesson.
This is the thing.
Here's the
I wish
motherfucking
I
lesson.
would've knew
This
that.
bitch wanna come for me.
Hold on. This is the thing because I've already raised my
She
kids.
put it out there.
And I'm to the age where diapers
And one of my questions within the first 72 hours. I'm like, are you sure you're ready? You're restarting right now. Your kids are fully grown. You're coming back down to step 1 right now.
and I had no problem.
You gotta ask that.
I didn't have
That's
a
the
problem
5
with it.
days. I asked that in 72
But
hours.
remember
right?
also,
You got 48
Hold on,
hours to
hold
answer
on,
this question.
Hold on.
See,
But if you guys
Y'all paying
remember the
attention?
previous shows, also, and I said about submission, and I said it should come naturally. I think that's another thing that if it's, you know what I'm saying, it should come naturally.
See, and I said, would she be submissive in any shape, form, or fashion?
And it came naturally.
No, you always said, I'm
comes,
conditioned.
I'm still a conditional person. My love comes with conditions.
But being submissive is very freely given.
But if you fuck up that one condition or the two, whatever I have that I will not tolerate, love is cut off. I don't care. I don't care how much I love you. It doesn't matter. As my family members, I love them dearly, but I love them from afar. I'm just saying. I lost my train of thought, so we just gonna go to somebody else.
I was just listening to make sure I didn't fuck up the submissiveness.
No, because I mean, I never thought I would be the type of person that would wake up early before a person and make them breakfast. That shit I enjoy now. Like, I never thought I would do that. So like I said, it comes naturally. And if it comes naturally and I'm not forcing it, like I'm not like, oh fuck this nigga, he can fucking pick up something before, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know.
Oh, I know.
Well, you know, it's so wonderful to catch a hoe and understand why I move in a 90-day probational period.
So your 90 days doesn't just cover the fucking sex and figuring out. Yours is a whole fucking package. If
right,
you don't
across
meet
the board.
1, 2, or 3 of the requirements, you're fucked. Right? That's your thing. 90 days. Okay.
I have exactly a lot of requirements.
I know. That's why I said if it was 1 or 2, you're fucked.
I'm just saying.
You are.
Relationships.
Fuckable to a curtain goal setting for me. Right.
For me, and I have never kept it a secret. Relationships are very hard for me. Because I always want to be the dominant one. I always want to be the control one.
Never struck me that way.
No, because
she's being very submissive.
I am, which is shockingly
very wonderful to see a contradicting bitch get her life together.
Look, I can be
her life's together.
Her life.
I like that. That's good.
But
she's
yeah,
a very multi-talented white girl, as he said. He loves this little white girl. I'm glad someone understands my feelings in the world today. Hey, back to the questions.
Go ahead.
So,
are we done with the P's? Oh, patience is one. He spoke about patience.
We talked about patience. I made sure that we covered all the 5 P's in the conversation, but y'all want to bring back P's and priorities that was already stated. So, which brings to prioritizing goal setting. What is the time frame of stating? You stated financially you got to see in 90 days. Okay, so after 90 days, if you don't see no financial growth of both of y'all making a financial goal setting plan, do you still deal with the individual? Obviously, y'all stated yes. So therefore...
Okay, so
she hasn't gotten to the question yet. What's the question?
No. She did kind of because she was going toward goal setting as a couple.
After 90 days, my next time period is 5 years.
Like
whatever happens in 5 years.
We've actually spoke about our future goals. Yes, and I don't know what that said. We're gonna cut it short anyway, but after this statement, what was I saying?
We've already...
You actually spoke about y'all financial
planning? Not just financial, but like our future goals, things that we want to accomplish, stuff like that. It wasn't like a forced conversation. It was just like a...
who's finna bring something up, and that's what was brought up.
Yeah. You want to do a recap? Because I don't...
Yeah.
Y'all know me. Go ahead. Do your recap, and we can close out. Go ahead, because I was about to close out. You have anything that you want to recap on any... The
5 P's. Get on the 5 P's. This was a lot. That was the good point of the show. Was 5
Only
P's.
because that was his shit.
Not to disregard the rest of the show, because I didn't read any of this stuff. Not even the 5 P's. So this is all freestyle for me. But the 5 P's are important. It went from 3 to 5. So something's gotta change. Get your piece together. Like and subscribe. My recap.
Quick and to the point.
But it still takes about 45 minutes. We're at 41 right now.
Go ahead, Mama.
41.
I'm so happy some people understand having patience is a virtue.
It is.
And some of us are still learning. Even
We
when
are.
we have new beginnings.
We are. It's not.
I'm recapping. You already recapped. See?
I
She
didn't.
did not.
But go ahead.
So having patience is a virtue, and some of us have to learn it in new beginnings. What would you like to speak upon on that after you're accepting?
You know, patience is a.
We ask questions during recap?
No, we don't. But I'm just.
Hey, I
Let
said
me talk amongst myself. I'm gonna pretend like y'all not here. Patience is a virtue. I never. My thing was I don't like to get upset and I don't like to argue, and that's when I do that. I'm like, okay, the relationship is over because I don't want to put any more time and energy into this shit.
Mm-hmm.
If every day I'm getting upset. Patience is a virtue. That's my recap.
Well, the recapping for the show of New Beginnings,
Oh,
you're
my
just
bad
learning
podcast.
individuals, you're learning another person over again. And even it takes patience to have that because a lot of us do have walls being hurt, being used,
Building
mistreated.
up that shit.
Yeah, and it's constantly building to you become a cold-hearted bitch, as y'all say, I'm a cold-hearted bitch. And
Or bitter, like I was.
yeah, you was a bitter bitch.
I was a bitter bitch for a couple months, but that was me relearning myself.
Yeah, you were a bittersweet.
Yeah, I was.
Bittersweet. Go on with it. Bittersweet.
She was really bittersweet.
I really was, and I don't deny it.
Right, she was.
I had to relearn myself.
She did, and I was being a very.
Bittersweet. Remember that.
She did have to learn herself, and that's the whole concept of coming
Is
out
there
of
a difference between
relationships.
bittersweet and bitter spicy?
There's no word.
Sweet and
bitter
spicy. Sweet and spicy.
Oh.
Sweet and spicy.
There's a thin line.
Oh, crap.
There's a thin line.
And see, that's when you have patience to understand and have peace, because you got the thin line.
There's always
See,
a
when you
thin
become-
line with me.
When you become patient and peaceful with yourself, you know how to handle your mate, your better half, your other person, your boyfriend and girlfriend, or, poly. And,
I still believe in Polly.
you do?
I still believe in Polly.
Oh, you like poly, Brandon?
He don't like. He's not gonna like my Polly.
No, I don't.
He does not like my
And
Polly.
She doesn't like my poly.
I do not, because I don't like to share.
What is your poly?
Sharon.
Sharing is not
Why?
always caring.
Listen, podcast, you're going to get a good after show, but
Sharing of what?
you're
Wait.
going to get a good after show.
Hold up.
Nope,
See,
that's
hold
for
up.
podcast.
See,
you
you
after
guys
show.
wanna listen
Wait,
to
see,
the
you
after
got the
show?
show.
Like,
Listen, wait,
subscribe,
see
hit
how
the
they lie.
podcast
See how they
up, 'cause this
lie.
going after show. I'm
See how they lie?
Lot.
About their pants? If you
No,
get a set of person for their
pants.
pants?
It has nothing about doing with the past.
Okay,
okay.
all right.
So is this
Listen,
prioritized
YouTube,
of understanding
listen,
that both of y'all
If you're
group of
playing,
polynism?
listen, YouTube,
So
you're
if y'all would
playing,
be y'all both love poly relationships, right?
if she,
Y'all both love poly. What is your poly? Her poly is 2
I'm
girls.
about to say,
2 girls in hand.
but
But she
if-
has to be a stud.
And he said he don't agree
And
with
he
that. What is
can't-
your poly?
He can't touch her. She can't touch him. Everybody touches me. That's my Polly.
my poly is everybody can touch everybody, and you can share the shit out of me. Why are you playing and I can't play? I'm not gonna sit
You
in the
can
closet.
watch.
I'm not gonna jerk my pecker while you two are busting nuts on each other.
You two busting nuts on each other.
Told you it should have been podcast
Wow,
after
y'all
show.
know what? Y'all have a wonderful
Listen, thank
night.
you guys
But
for
see how you gotta
watching.
bring it out in people. I really do.
There's 2 different kinds
You
of
will
polys.
see Brandon again.
I might commit to every Friday if y'all like and subscribe.
Like and
These
subscribe.
drinks are kind of good. So.
It really is. Comment, share, all that good shit. Make sure you listen to us on Spotify. There's going to be an after show on Spotify, so make
Motherfucking
sure.
ain't. How they fucking nominate me for a motherfucking after show?
Because you still
on
got
Spotify
drink left, and we're talking about
and
2
everything.
different
So
kinds
no,
of polys.
honey, this goes into new beginnings. Understanding your person's past. and understanding their prioritizing and their beliefs of what they like. So therefore, we brought it out. Catch that.
Thank you guys for watching.
Good night.
Like, subscribe, please. I'll see you.
Comment.
Y'all motherfucking comment.
Love you guys.
Y'all better share that shit because it's
Keep
gonna get real
subscribing.
wild. They
I know
don't
you
see.
see it.
And if you
They done brought
see
the bitch
him,
up out of me.
if you see him again,
He's gonna get red.
it's lasting, guys. Oh my God, pray for me.
Yeah, once every Friday you'll see me. 52
It's last thing, but
Fridays.
pray for her, y'all.
Have a
She
good
don't know what she
night.
get into. You
Bye.
engaged a girl.